Hey guys, this is Alex Abran. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to share how marketing made me wealthy. It can make you wealthy. You need to get leads and customers for your business. Most businesses don't have any idea how to predictably get good customers, good clients, high-paying clients. So in this video, I'm gonna share step-by-step the 3 strategies on how I've been able to grow my business, generate leads, generate customers at scale, to generate millions and millions of dollars in my company. And so take notes, figure out which marketing strategy works best for your business and the place you're at in your business, and then start executing. The first is paid advertising. I could start another business tomorrow with no testimonials, no branding, nothing. But if I spend the right amount of money on the right paid advertising, I can scale that business tomorrow. That's the upside of paid advertising. If you're new, you don't have a lot of track record yet, you're not getting a lot of referrals, you can spend money on paid advertising to generate leads and generate customers. You have to think about how to maximize your return on investment for paid advertising. You can look up paid advertising on another video or search on YouTube. You're gonna find so many different strategies. It's almost like information overload. You don't know where to spend the money, how much to spend, and anything really to do at that point. So most people just stop and they don't take action. With paid advertising, I would recommend spending the money and then giving them some type of value, some type of education. You can send them to a webinar that provides 20 minutes of free training on how to improve their finances or how they can pay off debt. If you're a life coach, give them some life coaching, right? Give them a little taste, show them what your value is, show them that you know what you're talking about. Then they'll be like, wow, this chick, this lady, she knows what she's talking about. Let me reach out to her, let me schedule a time. So with your paid advertising, there's no magic amount that you have to spend. You can start with $5 a day. I started my business with, as many of you know, less than $5,000, and I've scaled it to where it is. First thing, through paid advertising. That was my first way of generating customers. Nobody knew about me. I was some young kid. I didn't have referrals and testimonials and things like that, but I ran paid advertising. I gave free value, and customers liked that, and they signed up with me. So in your business, if you don't have a lot of money, spend whatever you have on paid advertising, but start small. And what I'd recommend is splitting your budget onto different platforms, right? Because you have Google, you have YouTube, you have Facebook, you have Instagram, you have TikTok, and other platforms as well. Don't go all in on one platform, essentially with no data, right? So if I had $25 a day, that's about $750 or so per month in advertising. I would take 25 per day. I would put about $7, let's say $8 on Facebook and Instagram ads, another $8 on Google and YouTube, another $8 on TikTok. I would do that for about 1.5 months. And at that point, you'll have data, right? Because then you can see, okay, my TikTok ads are trash. Like nobody's buying on TikTok. That's not my platform. So that's one out of the way. Google and let's say Facebook, they might be your best platforms. So you can now spend $30 a day, raise a little bit, but now it's 15 and 15. Do some more testing, and then over time you'll see, wow, I am amazing at Google ads, Google search ads, or YouTube ads. Let me put all of my marketing budget in there. Then though, you have data that shows you know what you're doing. So you're gonna be more confident to say, let me spend $100 a day. Start small, scale over time, and always adapt. These platforms, there's competition in every aspect of your business. With advertising, there's other companies that want your customers, right? So don't put an ad out there and expect it to run forever, like rinse and repeat. I always tell my clients, you have to adapt, you have to grow and change. So if your ad is working, already plan the next one. Change the picture a little bit, right? Change the video, change the text, and always change it up, because one day your ads might not work anymore. Then you're kind of playing defense instead of playing offense with the next ad ready to go. And so with paid advertising, again, the upside is that you can do them now. They don't cost a lot of money, but the downside is that they do cost some money up front. But overall, it's a great way to start your business and grow at first. Second strategy is organic content. You can do Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, but the #1 platform I recommend is the one you're watching me on right now, is YouTube. Think of Instagram, think of TikTok. You have a lot of people that are just thumb scrolling. They're not really investing their time into a person or a page or a business. They're just scrolling, wasting time. They're not really engaged buyers or customers, right? For certain businesses, they might be, but for yours, probably not. So I recommend YouTube, because with YouTube, people, they might watch my video for 10 minutes. then watch the next video, then watch the next video. I have so many of my clients that are like, Alex, I watched like a dozen of your videos. Like I'm already warmed up. I'm ready to sign up. Let's do this. But from Facebook, from Instagram and TikTok, people are like, who are you? Like I got a glimpse of what you're doing because, TikTok, the videos are 30 seconds. Instagram's maybe a minute. Right, so I recommend investing your organic efforts into YouTube. The downside is, and this is why most people aren't successful on YouTube, it takes a lot of time and patience up front. So you're putting in work, you're maybe even spending money to put the videos out there, to have them edited or anything like that, but you're not really seeing the instant results. That's why I mentioned with step one, paid advertising is great for that benefit, but long term, if you build the brand the right way, if you put a lot of videos out there that's valuable to people, then you don't need to spend anything on paid advertising. You have a consistent flow of leads and customers essentially for free. I have so many clients that have, 1 million subscribers, 1.5 million subscribers, 255,000 subscribers, and they have no need for paid advertising because they have such an audience that's loyal to them and their brand. They can put out a video, they can get 100,000 views for $0 and 30 minutes of their time, right? So with your organic content, don't expect it to make money or have any results right away, but think about 5 years from now. Think of your industry and think in 5 or 10 years, I'm going to be well known for X, Y, or Z because I invested the time to build my brand and add value to people up front, which pays you on down the road and forever and ever. So that's the benefit of organic content. Yes, the downside is it takes time up front, but long term, the benefits are absolutely worth it. Number 3, and this might be the biggest source of my growth over the past few years, it's partnerships. So let's say you're selling pest control. You may have customers that are amazing customers. You love them. They love you and they refer you a dozen customers. That's a partnership, right? So you can say, hey, if you refer me X amount of clients, I'll give you a $50 gift card to Amazon. Like that's on a smaller scale. What I did was I had partnerships with people who had 1.2 million subscribers, and they essentially said, okay, let me share you with my audience, and you can sell them, you can pitch them your offer and what you can help them with, and in exchange, give me a percentage of the revenue, right? So the upside is that cost me $0 up front. There's zero risk to that, right? In business, there's nothing really that's no risk. This is no risk, right? You put yourself out there, yes, but I got a lot of views, I got a lot of credibility from it, number one. So even if I made no money, these influencer partnerships are totally worth it because let's say these YouTubers or these social media influencers, they've spent years building up their audience. I can attract them and say, hey, let me talk to your audience. I'll give you a cut of the revenue in exchange for the access to them. As a whole, the ideal business has all 3 of these strategies working together with each other. Organic YouTube works with paid advertising. Even organic YouTube mixes with affiliate partnerships because they can watch your videos. They can be like, wow, I like your values. I like what you're about. I like your energy. Let's do this. And vice versa, your affiliate partnerships, they might have people who are like, wow, let me look up this guy. They look up my YouTube and then they become a subscriber, right? So ideally, your business doesn't rely on one of these sources of revenue. Most companies, if they're doing marketing or even smaller businesses, they rely on referrals or paid advertising or YouTube. And eventually, if they don't adapt that, if they don't add other sources of leads, their business starts to die. And so I recommend watching this video, writing down which of these are you using right now, and what's your next actionable strategy towards using another one of these lead sources, because it works, right? If you don't have a lot of money, influencer partnerships and YouTube. If you have a lot of money and you want to scale, run paid advertising. Ideally, each one of these can touch your business. If you market your business effectively, you'll have tremendous demand for your services, your products, your time. And as that happens, you get to be selective over who you work with, how you work with them, when you work with them, how much you charge. But all that happens through marketing. You can have great sales, operations, product, customer service, but if your marketing isn't there, you're always going to be operating behind the 8 ball and wondering, where's my next client coming from? Am I going to still be in business next year? That's a place of defense. You're in business to be on the offense, to grow, to scale. So implement at least one of these strategies, ideally all of them, into your business. And if you have any questions, comment below, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.